Hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, somehow my PC's muted, but this plug-in mic works.
I tried to talk louder. So I think we can start at 9 o'clock. So, hi Rift, it's great to be here. And it's IETF 109, another virtual one, hopefully one before last. We plan this to be a reasonably short meeting. Everything is in motion and in process. We are going to go through not well. It's a reminder of IETF policies. By participating in the IETF, you agree to follow IETF process policies. If anything is unclear, the documents that describe how your contribution to IETF is process and policies applicable. Please go and read them if there's anything you don't know. So agenda for today, we'll be talking about working group status, and we'll have updates on applicability draft. After that, Tony is going to talk about what's going on in general without slides. So working group status. We have submitted base spec to ISG. It's been hanging around for quite some time. Alvaro is planning to review it ASAP, so we are looking forward to that. Applicability statement draft is ready for working group last call, so we are going to start one after IETF ends. Young is ongoing work. I believe all comments have been addressed. And there's more work on multicast, on segment routing. We didn't really do anything, and I believe we will start soon, so bear with us. With that, we are going to switch to the applicability statement draft and hear what's new, what's going on. I don't see the presenter. Oh, here. You are presenting, right? So please, yeah. Now, yeah, great.
Hello,
Okay, I
Cheers.
can hear you now. Let me share the slides. Just a second. Please go ahead.
Okay. Hello, Cheers. Hello, everyone. I have a very short introduction of the latest status of Rift applicability draft version 3 on behalf of all the authors. Next page, please. This is the agenda. I will talk about the updates since IETF 108 and the next steps. The total draft has 29 pages now, and the main part of the draft are Chapter 2, Chapter 3, and Chapter 4. Chapter 2 is the problem statement of routing in modern IP fabric factory. Chapter 3 analyzes applicability of Rift to cross IP fabrics. 5 use cases are included in Chapter 3. And Chapter 4 analyzes 14 aspects of Rift deployment in 14 sections. So the contents are quite stable now. Next page, please. The updates from version 01 to version 003 are typos and abbreviation consistency check. Thank Melchior for for his comments. I think I have reflected most of corrections to the mailing list. Next slide, please. So comments are always welcome, of course, and I would like to request the working group for last call. Thank you.
Thank you. Tony, the mic is yours.
Here I am. So sorry I didn't make up any PowerPoint. Just time pressing and just a couple of loose things that are going on. So people are hooked up, what community is doing. We had another interrupt with Bruno, very little drama. Basically synced up newest version. He actually, with the test, he found a bug I introduced, which was cute. I was basically disaggregating in a situation where disaggregation was not needed, and my test didn't catch it, and his test did. So that was another one-liner fix. That was pretty much the whole drama. The Italian University of Roma is actually building now a very large-scale simulation. Well, simulation actually, cloud deployment of containers of Rift. I don't know how big they will go. It kind of depends how much resources they can grab. So that's going on. They have the paper. The paper was contested because the scale wasn't big enough. So we'll see how far they stretch it. So there is active work there. If you're interested, they have a lot of container tools and all kind of images, and they throw all kind of routing stuff into complex topologies. I will bring next time, and if somebody has cycles and wants something to, to be rich and famous quickly, we need a key value draft, and I will be bringing that stuff next time to the IETF. And the reason is that we are actually working and thinking through some stuff that I hope we'll present next time, where we can do something pretty interesting ZTP over Rift. And to make that stuff interoperable, we will need a key value pair store on which we kind of agree how stuff is encoded to an extent. So if you're interested in a key value draft, please see me. We'll talk about it. The last thing on my plate that was going on and it was very active is a day one book is about to be published. Melchior is synchronizing that. If you don't know Melchior, he is probably on the call. Yeah, Melchior is on the call. It evolved into quite an extensive list of authors and quite a fat volume. It was supposed to be something small. I think Melchior will be still glad if he got some reviewers, and we supposed to publish it minus 2 months ago or something like that. So I'm pretty confident next IETF will have the stuff. If you're not familiar with the day one, this is something a Juniper Press thing like a Cisco Press. It has also extensive section written by Bruno in terms of the open source implementation. So that deals really with deployment and all kind of consideration on real products and open source and so on. That's kind of from my side. If any of that stuff resonated with any participants, you want to know more or you want to engage and get some work done for the day one book, it's Melchior. Otherwise, whatever you heard, engage me. And if you're interested in the work done in Roma University, Roma, I can also provide you details. There's 2 people working on the PhDs there. That's about it. Thanks.
Thanks, Tony. So if there are any comments, please do speak up. Otherwise, as I said, everything is in progress. So we expect more interesting stuff coming up next IETF. So Tony working on some stuff. We need to progress segment routing and multicast. And we are looking forward to seeing you next ATF, and we're about to give you some time back so you can do something useful with it. Thanks, everyone, and we'll see you next ATF.
Thanks. Short and sweet. Later.